Don Quigley, will Europe's problems contaminate the entire world's fixed income base?
Well, I should point out, we don't hold any European bonds, but what I think the big risk is that it does spread. You've already seen it in the financial market in the U.S. Financial bonds have widened out.
All right, well, you do own some Canadian bonds right here in North America. How safe are these?
Well, we think it's a much different area. I mean, the Canadian banks are in great shape. The Canadians have raw materials. They're going to be able to sell these no matter what. We think that this government's going to be fine. They're going to be fine on their debt payments. Also
staying right here in North America, you own Mexican bonds. Now, there's a lot of worries about a drug war in Mexico. How will this affect your positions?
Well, we're always aware of something like the narco-terrorism, but it's a very sporadic event. Their economy is doing really well. The federal government has become much more credible. The central bank's doing a great job. We think there's a lot going for Mexico in terms of their economy. It's going to be fine.
And in any global bond fund, you have to own U.S. Treasuries. Are America's bonds becoming like Japan's bonds, basically low yields forever?
I would have to say no. The U.S. is going to use the quantitative easing. Eventually, you're going to get some kind of inflation, or, God help us, there is going to be a scare like you're having in Europe in the U.S. If it comes to these shores, you're going to see a rise in real rates. You don't want that.
All right, well, that's good to hear. What about corporate bonds? Because you are increasing your position in corporate bonds.
Yeah, well, in corporate bonds, we got out of a lot of corporate bonds in July. Market widened out dramatically. Now it's a good time to get back in. We're buying both financials and industrials. We think there's still good opportunities there.
And what is your outlook for 2012 in terms of the world's economy? Any things that can really throw your forecast off?
Well, we're expecting probably a slow growth, hopefully. It depends on what Europe does. If Europe goes south badly, everything's going to follow. It's just inevitable.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. It's good to see you.